Hello, 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 and thanks so much. Howdy do, and there's no rush. Let's spend some time together today. Woo! Hi, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Kasha Davis, and welcome to my imagination station. It's my lovely little home away from home where I come to dress up and play and laugh and be silly and to dream fantastical dreams. We all have one, don't you know? Our very own imagination station, our very own magical world where we can do anything we imagine and anything our hearts desire. One of my favorite things to do here is my daily to-do list. I just love a to-do list. Keeps me focused and on track for the day because one shiny, sparkly thing can derail me in another direction. Whoop! Oh, boa. Nice try. Rubies are groovy, but that didn't distract me. My goodness, that's no problemo. Just have a seat. Oh, Boa, stand up. You don't have any legs. Oh, geez. Well, just hang around. Jeepers creepers, you distracted me. Okay, focus. To do. 1, go outside. 2, read a book. 3, learn something new. 4, spend time with those you love. Boa, listen. Do you hear that magic music? It's played for me and you. Listen to the rhythm and sing along. Your feet'll be tapping, it won't be long. Come along, it's time for something new. Imagination Station. Come alive in song and dance and books and art. Imagination Station. Dreams and hopes and grateful happy hearts. There's always time to feel the breeze, to hear the birds and climb the trees. Imagination Station. Oh. Oh, good golly Moses, what a beautiful day. Oh, Mr. Davis, what are you doing up so early on this glorious morn?
Well, right now, not a whole lot, Mrs. Davis. I can't seem to figure out what you bought here. Chuckle cords? Laughing lizards?
Why so blue, my honey-do?
Well, I thought this was just a regular old flower box for the front porch. But I am flustered, flubbered, and flabbergasted at all these parts and pieces. Where on earth did you order such a complicated contraption?
Bumpy doo, scoot, scoot, me and you, a doodly doodly diddly doo, a doodly diddly doo. Amazon delivery.
Kirby, are you responsible for all this madness?
Oh, I might just be, my friend, but remember, I only deliver the boxes. And I have a few more for the missus.
Oh, Kirby, you're my knight in navy chinos.
And you keep me in business, my damsel in a dress. Oh, Mr. D, I thought you would have been done with that by now.
Ixnay on the ask-nay of the Mr. Davis-nay of the fixin' the thingy-jiggy.
It's taken a little longer than I anticipated. That's all.
You know, my dear, all you have to do is ask for help. I'm no woodworker, but I can lend a helping hand. Hi there, Mr. Davis. Oh, Cooker. Mr. Davis, would you like some help over there?
I always enjoy stopping by for a visit for your shenanigans. Well, good luck with the rest of it, Mr. D. I wanna move, I wanna groove, got work to do, goodbye to you. Got to get back to my root, a toodly toodly-oo.
Bye, Kirby.
Well, back to it, I guess.
You know, it never hurts to ask for help. You can ask Wheels. He's really good at this sort of thing.
No, I said I was going to do this, and I'm going to do it by myself.
Oh, you poor thing. Here, let me help you with that. I got this. Oh, look at this. It's pretty. Okay. So we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, mining for diamonds. Got a big one. This is it. Right, here we go. Thumbnail corner pocket. Bam! Ooh, I got it. This is it. This is it. Ready? 5. Mr. Davis, this is a conundrum. You're going to have to figure this thingy out yourself.
Oh, it's okay, Kasha. I got this. I'm just angry at myself for messing this up, and, well, I'm embarrassed in front of you that I couldn't do it, and, I'm sad that I made a promise to you that I couldn't keep.
Well, them's a whole lot of feelings to feel, my love. Don't you think now is time for you to ask for a little bit of help? When I'm stuck, I ask for help because I know it's the brave thing to do. And we have a lot of lovely friends and neighbors who are always there and willing to help. Don't you think now is a great time for you to ask Wheels to come over here and help you out?
Okay, he is the best at fixing things.
You're a courageous little cookie, Mr. D.
Hey, Wheels, you over there, my friend? Could sure use some help if you have a moment.
Sure thing, be right over.
See, was that so hard, my dear?
Hi, Kasha. Mr. D, what do you got going on over here?
Oh, it's a flower box for the front porch.
Oh, getting kind of fancy. Looks like fun. Let's see what we're going to need. Some seeds, some dirt, and some snacks.
Snacks? We don't have any snacks.
Well, that's your first problem because I've got a rumbly-tumbly belly that needs to be filled. We got it from here, Kasha.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to go downstairs.
Grab the gloves first.
Ooh, don't you just love mornings in the kitchen? This is one of my favorite spots in our home. It's the heart of our home, and it's where we start our days with our loved ones, and where Mr. Davis makes the most delicious meals. I don't cook. I just make reservations. I just love the kitchen. It holds a very special place in my heart. You know, when I was a little boy, girl, gal, girl, boy, fella, my mother used to sing her heart out in the kitchen as she cooked. Even now, when I hear a little ditty, I just can't help myself. I've got to sing. Woo!
Just want to let you know, Wheels got us back on track. I'll have this up for you by the time you get home tonight.
Well, that moment passed. As I was saying, this little gem of a room not only ties the whole home together, it bonds all your loved ones together. Boa! God on a wheel, you scared the bejesus out of me. What if Mr. Davis sees you here? You know you're not supposed to wander far from Imagination Station. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, he's so cute. I missed you too. I know. But what if Mr. Davis catches you? What happens then? Boa, get back up here. Mr. Davis is right outside. Boa, you silly little serpent. Get over here. Boa, you feathery fiend of fabulousness. Get your churkus up here right now. It's hot. I mean, how am I going to explain all of this to Mr. Davis? All right. You're very sweet. Thank you for apologizing. You're learning. That's very, very nice. Now, what are we going to do? How are we going to explain this if he finds you fluttering about here in the kitchen? You had me at the first nudge. First, I need to straighten up. Here we go. All right, hold on to your hiney tiny. There's always time for Imagination Station. I could have sworn I had the perfect story to help Mr. Davis with those frustrating, ferocious feelings he was feeling today. Ooh, I know what to do.
Library Services, this is Sara. What's your emergency?
Oh, Sara, you're there. Thank goodness.
We're here 25 hours a day, ready to help.
25?
That's right. We work so hard on the last hour of each day, it counts as 2.
Is that possible?
Well, we're not exactly sure yet. Results are inconclusive. How can we help?
Well, today Mr. Davis was working on a flower box for the garden. You see, I went on Wamazon and I ordered him some silly seeds and laugh-a-minute fertilizer, and they came in a great big box.
And then he was confused. And then he seemed angry. But then he was happy. And then Wheels came over.
Okay,
was a-
okay, I think I understand.
You do?
It sounds to me that Mr. Davis was having a lot of feelings.
Feelings? Oh, I've heard of feelings. I think I've had feelings.
I'm sure you have. We all have feelings from time to time.
Well, do you have any books that might help us to understand feelings a little bit better?
I'm sure we do. Let's see what comes up when I type in feeling.
I don't think these are the kind of feelings we're looking to explore.
Oops. I accidentally typed in night feelings. We need day feelings.
You know what? Let me just give this a little tuck away for later. Oh, yes, this is more like it. The Feelings book by Todd Parr. Let's give this one a go, shall we?
Kasha, don't forget your interpreter.
What's an interpreter?
Do me a favor and hit that button on the remote.
Oh, this one right here?
Jess is an interpreter. They help those that are hard of hearing communicate better. It's all about connecting with others.
Oh, if we don't connect, how will we ever accomplish anything?
Exactly. Now you're all set to read.
Today's book is The Feelings book by Todd Parr. Oh, I just love Todd Parr's book. They're so colorful and lovely. Here we go. Sometimes I feel silly. Sometimes I feel cranky. Sometimes I feel scared. Ooh, nervous. Sometimes I feel like standing on my head. Sometimes I feel like reading a book under the covers. Sometimes I feel like celebrating my birthday. It's your birthday. Even though it's not today. Well, why not? Sometimes I feel brave. Sometimes I feel like looking out the window all day. That's a wonderful thing to do. You can look at the birds and the trees and take a breath and relax. Sometimes I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Sometimes I feel like making mud pies. Sometimes I feel like I have a tummy ache. Maybe ate too much cake. That's happened to me before. Sometimes I feel like holding hands with a friend. And sometimes I feel lonely. Sometimes I feel like yelling really loud. Sometimes I feel like staying in the bathtub all day long, Mom. Sometimes I feel like trying something new. Sometimes I feel like dressing up. Isn't that nice of Todd to make an illustration of me in the book? Sometimes I feel like doing nothing. And that's okay, because we take a break. Sometimes I feel like camping with my dog. Sometimes I feel like crying. Sometimes I feel like eating breakfast pizza. And sometimes I feel like kissing a sea lion. Sometimes I feel like a king, or a queen, or a princess, or a prince. No matter how you feel, don't keep your feelings to yourself. Share them with someone you love. Love, Todd. Woo! look at the time. We've got to get out and about. I think I better change. Whew. No way, this doesn't hit the spot. Ah! Oh, I hate snakes. Perfect. All set, and away we go. Now, Scotty, I do love a nice costume change myself. I don't know if you know that. And I do like a nice splash of color. What do you got going on here for us today?
Well, we got what's called our turnout gear.
Turnout.
We can't go in fires wearing this stuff.
No.
So we have to wear special stuff that protects us. All right, so I'll put this on. It'll be hard to hear me talk, but you'll get it.
Well, there you are.
I gotta tighten these.
Tighten that up. It keeps the seal nice and tight. And then you can breathe. It sounds a little bit like Darth Vader, but he's a friendly fella. He's here to help. How about a race to see who can get into gear faster? Are you in?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Jose is the winner of a fabulous chocolate donut. And I didn't even take a bite out of it.
Thank you.
Hi, Jack.
Hello.
I knew I'd find you here. Now, I'm told that you are a driver firefighter. Tell us a little bit about a day in the life of your career.
Well, like you said, my job is to drive this fire engine, and it's my responsibility to come in the morning, put my gear on, take the other driver's gear off, and then make sure all the equipment on this apparatus is functioning properly.
Oh my gosh. Now tell me, fellas, what happens when you pull up to the scene of a fire?
Well, it's my job to get us to the fire safely, and then once we find a hydrant, I pass it off to Jose.
So what I would do, I would drag this to the nearby hydrant, connect, wait for his signal, and then give him water.
What do we do, Scotty, to make sure that we keep our homes and families safe?
Well, the one thing you could do is never ever play with matches or lighters. If you see anybody doing that, go get a grown-up as fast as you can. Another thing that we could do is have smoke detectors in the house. And if there's smoke in there, it sounds like this.
And what do you do when you hear that noise?
Keep your door closed and don't go out. Go by a window and wait for help. But if there's no smoke, go get a grown-up and figure out why this is going off.
I want to thank all of you fellas, really, for not just spending some time with us today and the kids and the parents, but also for your service in the Rochester community, making us feel safe. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you for coming down, and we appreciate you, Kasha.
Well, thank you. I'll be back. Ooh. Oh, you got this. A girl can be a firefighter too.
Kasha, what are you doing? We gotta go.
Woo! All right. Oh, well, look at you two fancy fellas. Great job on the flower boxes. They look fabulous.
Thank you. Well, I could have never done it without my friend Wheels here. Thank you, Kasha, for suggesting I ask for help.
You're welcome.
Well, speaking of help, guess who's going to be helping me hang Christmas lights this season?
Not it.
Oh, Wheels, Mr. D is so much better at that sort of thing. You know, I couldn't possibly climb a ladder with these sparkly heels.
Well, Kasha, we all have our strengths. Yours are just much better suited with both heels on the ground.
Wow.
Well, I know. I was better with you around today, Wheels.
Well, that's what friends are for. I even think I taught Mr. D a new trick or two. Now he knows which way to hold the hammer. Well, I gotta get going now. But feel free to give me a holler if you need more help. I'm always willing to come over and keep Mr. D safe from himself.
Thank you so much. Bye, Wheels. I love him.
Wow, what a great guy. I'm so glad he came over today.
I'm so happy it all worked out and you're feeling good again.
Oh, me too. And you know, the best part is we had fun putting it together. Oh, thank goodness for friends like Wheels.
Oh, I'm so glad, Mr. Davis. Oh, and I had a wonderful day when I was out and about today. You know, I went to the Firehouse, and I am so grateful for those men and women who are working so hard to keep us safe in case there's a fire.
Well, you know who I'm grateful for?
Who?
You. You showed me that there's another solution than being angry, frustrated, and sad.
Mr. Davis, everyone has those feelings from time to time. And it's okay to feel them because they're natural and in that moment. It's a very genuine thing. When you're struggling to accomplish something and you're unable to do it, it can make you upset.
Right, and if there's people around, just ask for help.
It takes courage to ask for help, Mr. D, and you're one courageous little cookie. A chocolate chip, sometimes oatmeal raisin.
Oh, I have another surprise for you. I've been perfecting them all day long.
Do you mean?
You know it.
Are we talking about?
Yes, we are, baby.
Dad jokes!
All right, what do corn cobs call their father?
I don't know. What?
Popcorn. Where do bad rainbows go?
Ooh, I don't know. You tell me.
To prison.
I heard they get a light sentence.
Well, why do you never see elephants hiding up in trees?
Why, Mr. D?
Because they're so good at it.
An elephant up there. It would never be up there. It would fall. We'd be in trouble. Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for watching. And remember, we all have feelings. Some happy, some sad, but the best way to feel them is together. See you next time.